It just won't stop raining. Or hailing, apparently. That video that you guys just saw was from Tuesday, I believe, Tuesday night. It was sunny all day, and then got home, it was still sunny. And then about an hour later, right in the middle of my nice shower, it just started going crazy outside. It started hailing. It hailed for about 30-ish minutes where I was. South of us a little ways, I mean, it looked like it snowed, so we actually got it pretty good. Not good, but all things considering, damage was minimal. Anyway, I'm up here just checking out field conditions, seeing if I can go with the field cultivator. We are up by Grettinger, Iowa today, checking out this field that will be going to, this will be going to soybeans actually. So it's corn, you can see all the corn stalks from last year. And honestly, I'd say we could probably go in this field if it doesn't rain, but the sky does not look very promising. But I'm gonna quick hop my pickup and go to a different spot in this field, known wet spot, I guess you could say, just to get a really good feel on how dry this field is. Not just, I mean, that wasn't on a hill, but it's close enough to one. We're gonna go check out a wet spot and see how wet it actually still is. So there's definitely some still standing water, but in these old track rows from the last one, I mean, it's not super muddy, not as muddy as I thought it would be. And honestly, just walking out here in the middle of all this, I'm not sinking down. So that's a really good sign. I think we actually might bring up a field cultivator and try to get this worked up one more time for planting. And speaking of planting, it's been 5 days since we have been in the field and really have done anything, at least down here. They've been going up in Lake Park planting corn, and I believe Jacob sent me some videos about how things are going up there.
I told him to just come around the planter for a little bit and do it himself, but he wasn't quite on board with that, so yeah. We started, I think, May 5th up here in the Lake Park area. That's where we're at right now. Today is May 10. Got about 1,800 acres done or so. And we got about 3 more days of planting. If you want to do the math, you can. And then we're done. For this area anyway. Got rained out yesterday at noon. Today at noon we got back in the field. It was kind of tacky for a little bit there, but we'll take it. We got to cover whatever we can. And that's kind of my office view for right now. Jack will probably do a video on how we're set up and what we're doing, but yeah, as you can see, there's my RPMs, and 8 mile an hour is what I'm running. It's what I've been doing all season. My tractor monitor, my guidance, my precision planting 2020, doing 36,000 population, singulation, 56 acres an hour, and I got my iPad up there for sharing. Got the globe on the planter back there for recording, and we are running 2 tractors in the same field, so we can get a good amount of acres done in a day if we're not broke down or rained out. There we have the map, so I can see everywhere where he went, and my SWAT control will actually shut off when we get up to the end. Do 2 passes on the end rows. I know for some of you guys this is common knowledge, but other people from over the world might not know what I'm talking about here. Since we don't have to irrigate or anything, we farm it corner to corner. We do the end rows first, or turn rows, whatever you want to call them, and then our SWAT control shuts off as we get up to that point, so we don't waste seed. And later on, when we come through with the cultivator, we don't have to take out any rows that would have been crossways like that. Oh, and yeah, that right there is the other tractor. Down there somewhere, that's me. Let me see if we can pull it up. Right there, that would be me. The thing I thought about here is, where are people watching us? Maybe comment down below where you're watching us from. And if you're a farmer too, maybe tell us what you farm and how your operation runs. I'm gonna stop here and go find some seed for you guys. Got my fancy seed digger from Prairie Hybrids. Let's go see if we're actually planting something here. That's how she looks from the outside. Rain kind of washed it off yesterday, so might as well take a few shots now that it's clean. Alright, let's see what we have here. There they are. Looks like we're actually planting corn. That's what we want. So, about 6 inches apart, about 2 inches deep. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but yeah, that's what we're targeting for. It's really nice and moist out here today, so that's what we want. That way the corn can germinate and start growing. And of course we have our fancy bathroom sink on here on the tractor. But that's really nice. You don't have to have dirty hands all day. Wow, it's even warm from the heat of the engine over there. I think it heats up the water here, so that's definitely a mod you should put on your tractor.
Remember when I said the field might work today? I think I might have been wrong, at least for this field. So this field was soybeans last year, and it's definitely more wet than 2.5 miles north of here. So that's not super good, but we'll see. Hopes aren't very high. I stopped at the bean field next to the field I showed you guys, and even that was way drier than what this one is. So if we do anything today, it probably will not be in this field, especially if it rains, because if it rains even a little bit, this field definitely will not work, and I'd rather not bring the tractor up here to this field and get, an hour's worth of work done and then have to quit because it started sprinkling, and then it won't work. So we'll see. Alrighty, let's go try this out. At least it looks nice and clean for now. Let's rock and roll. Well, we just got up to the field. We're gonna try it out. I just pulled in the field. The tracks didn't really track up a whole lot of mud, and actually the sky to the west has cleared up quite a bit, so I think we're gonna get some corn in the ground today. Also, our tractor is no longer clean, but it's working up good. There's no mud sticking on the tires, or if it is, it's very minimal, and it's not clumping together, so I think it's gonna work today. So now Jack will bring up the planter down from Emmitsburg up to here. We do have quite a bit more to plant by Emmitsburg. I think maybe 600, 700 acres-ish. So not like a crazy amount, but at least a good solid day and a half, 2 days. left by Emmitsburg, but we got a lot left in Granger, probably close to 1,000 acres. So we got a lot to do up here, and it rained less up here. So we're gonna plant up here for a little while, and hopefully get a good days in. It's only 9:40, so we can still put quite a few hours in yet today. Just finished up the first field of the day. It's definitely getting darker out. So the rain, the radar says it's supposed to rain, but Jack just pulled in and has started to put some seed in the ground in this field. So hopefully it doesn't rain until he has it in the field. So hopefully it lays off for 4 hours, which might be a big ask, but it's possible. The radar just looks really spotty. So we could get lucky and miss everything completely. Would be awesome. But that's a little update on how things are going today. We got rained out, boys. So now we'll probably go work on the bin site. Although if it keeps raining like this, there's not going to be a whole lot we can really do. So we'll probably go back to the shop at some point and work on some stuff in there. We're working on putting together a rotary hoe, a 60-foot rotary hoe. We got a new John Deere bar, just like the cultivators, and we'll put rotary hoe wheels on it. But we're done in the field for today. Forecast doesn't look super great for tomorrow, so decided I'd take a little video today of me getting back in the field, but it was very short-lived. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. We have an Instagram if you guys didn't know that, so go follow that. It's always in the description of the video. Hopefully we can finish corn at some point. Maybe next week if the forecast clears up, we should be able to knock out what we have left. Hopefully they're done in Lake Park too, and we can start planting soybeans in a couple weeks. But until then, we'll catch you in the next one.